NBA2K Sports pregame show. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Porter at the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Back to Parker. Leonard against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Leonard gets it to go.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Wall passes to Gortat. He dishes it to Beal. Kicks it to Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Out to the right wing. It's Porter. Outside. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
That is good. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Parker gets to Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Parker. Following the basket by John Wall. Clock at 6. Anderson dishes to Forbes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Porter passes to Gortat. Down low, here's Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Morris has got his first 2 points. Now Parker, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Anderson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits the second from the line. Wizards leading by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Morris. They set the screen. Wall wide open. Another one falls for Washington.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Porter, no luck.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Leonard. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Wall. Now the pass to Morris. There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Morris. Another one falls for Washington.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Parker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Gasol. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Parker against Wall. Passes it to Beal. Forbes with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard against Porter. Got a piece of it. And Forbes kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. The stupendous finish in traffic. Leonard's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Spurs leading by 4. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's a good screen. Mills passes to Bertens. Dishes to Mills. Outside Leonard. The feed to Lee. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Rubio dishes to Beal. It's Porter outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bertens covered by Smith. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. And Lee with the stuff.
and gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Mills. Here's Bertanis. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Rubio. 9 points last game out. Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 7 points for Otto Porter Jr.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Washington. Max checked in. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He kicks it to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Rubio, the pass to Mack. Feeds to Nicholson. Mack dishes to Rubio. There's the screen. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Smith wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 4. Lee, a screen on Rubio. And Mills kicks to Lee. The pass to Bertanis from the arc. Washington with the rebound. Here's Rubio. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Rubio, the pass to Nicholson. Good D by Lee. Spurs have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. The dish to Simmons. Can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smith kicks to Mack. Fires it up. And that one no good to start him off on the night. San Antonio leading. Here's Simmons. 9 points last game out. Now here's Mills. Pass to Diaw. He dishes it to Lee. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Beal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one misses. Spurs leading by 5. And Simmons kicks to Mills. He feeds it to Lee. Bertanis, the pass to Mills. Fires from deep. Shot is off. And he drains the 3, but let's... see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
No basket.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it.
And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that
the Wizards not exactly, Clark, the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here on how tough the Washington defense can be.
Well, it's been good enough to have taken them further than most thought they'd go. And you don't get there without the defense, Kevin. You know that. I'm really impressed, though, with Wall's mindset in all of that.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Markieff Morris, Wall out there with Shelvin Mack. Then it's Gortat, and it's Porter, and at the small forward. Morris with a screen on Parker, kicks to Porter. Looking for Gortat, he gets it there, and he gets the bucket. Gortat's got his first basket. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Gasol, a screen on Wall. Parker kicks to Gasol. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gasol's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. Rejected by Wall. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Here's Mack. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Leonard. The 19-foot shot. Porter pulls it in. Wizards trail by 6. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Max got 5 points in the quarter. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Gasol, a screen on Wall. Gasol dishes to Diaw. That one goes. Count it. Diaw's got his first basket of the night. Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Gasol slams it in.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Morris with the screen for Wall. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morris.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Dishes to Morris. Anderson with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Ball's knocked loose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number 1, the Spurs.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And Mack drops them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Parker with it. He's picked up by Wall. And that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting...
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. They get a hand on it, and the Spurs pushing it up now. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. San Antonio leading by 3. Parker with it. He's got 9. Outside Leonard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Anderson. Washington with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Forbes the pass to Gasol. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Leonard against Wall. Leonard attacking. No good. Nice D from Wall.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are. And their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Gasol, a screen on Wall. Here's Parker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Gasol. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Leonard. Averaging about 27 points a game, just over 2 steals and 5 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he's